In a significant step towards enhancing technical education and training for youth, the Milton Margai Technical University signed a memorandum of understanding with the Ministry of Youth Affairs at a ceremony held at the Great Hall of East Godrich campus in Freetown. The agreement aims to train a skilled workforce tailored to the country's middle migrant needs, particularly focusing on equipping young people with various technical skills. During the ceremony, the acting dean of Brookfield campus, Aminata Bangura, articulated the importance of partnership, stating the MOU is a commitment to their national agenda of youth empowerment and capacity building, and they recognized that the young people are the backbone of the nation, and it is their duty to provide them with the necessary skills to strive in today's rapid evolving job market. Morrison Jibao, Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Youth Affairs, echoed the sentiment, highlighting the critical role of technical education in fostering economic growth. The development of a competent middle-level workforce is vital for any nation aiming for sustainable development, he stated. The Vice Chancellor and Principal of the Milton Margai Technical University, Professor Dr. Philip John Kanu, underscored the university's commitment to excellence in technical training. He said the partnership marks a new era in facilitating practical and industry-relevant education for their students. He said they aim to bridge the gap between academia and the labor market, ensuring that their graduates are not only well-trained but also employable and can also create jobs.
The MOU is really targeting young people, people of whom most times when we advertise for the admission of students, we'll always target those with 5 and above WASC, or people who took the O levels in those days. So this MOU is really targeting people who did not have all of those requirements, but they could be utilized their skills. They could utilize their skills and willingness to do something so that they can be useful to the society. We could not just continue to ignore them. So we think it is now important for us to come in and support these young people. People of whom, in a normal circumstance of a university, they will not consider them to go through a university admission. And these are the people that we decided to target. And the ministry that is really handling that aspect of young people in this country is the Ministry of Youth Affairs. So we approached the Ministry of Youth Affairs for us to have an MOU. And the Ministry of Youth Affairs, they were also looking for people that could implement training programs that will be useful for the young people. So the new minister, we started a discussion less than 2 weeks ago, and today we are able to actualize. That is to say, he already has his own plan, and we are bringing in this suggestion to him. It just fits in. So that is the MOU that we signed today with the Ministry of Youth Affairs.
The Deputy Minister of Technical and Higher Education, Honorable Sergio Aziz Kamara, emphasized the government dedication to empowering young people as a core priority, a commitment directly aligned with the call from His Excellency President Dr. Julius Maada Bio.
So it's that vision of His Excellency retired Brigadier Dr. Julius Maada Bio, who has thought human capital development is the major driver of sustainable development. You would note that in 2018, when he got elected, or even before he got elected, he committed to human capital development. That was the People's Manifesto. So with the SLPP, I think when we talk about development, we're very intentional. So then there's the creation of the Ministry of Technical and Higher Education to primarily focus on TVET, Technical, Vocational Education and Training. And this was how the Milton Margai Technical University came about in 2021 as the result of a major policy out, the University Act 2021. Milton Margai has been a center of excellence amidst all the challenges it has graduated from being a basic institution to a teacher training college to a polytechnic and now to a technical university, one of the very first premier technical university.
Ibrahim Sano, Minister of Youth Affairs, also addressed the gathering, saying that the initiative is timely and critical, and they are at the Milton Margai to create opportunities and pathway for the youth in the country. He said, together, through the collaboration, they aim to inspire young people to pursue careers in technical fields, thereby contributing positively to the nation's development.
While at Fabric College, the best engineering students were not those who started at Fabric College, we are those who came from Margai. Yes. I had my two roommates when we went to year 2 at the Civic Hall were all engineers. Today, these people are leading their own engineering firms in this country. And these people came from Margai. And they were excelling and doing well. Having excellent grades. Why? Because of their practical background. Margai does a lot of practical work than Fabric College. So when they came in not just as fresh students, but they had enough practical background. And so this is why we have used Margai to mirror this initiative. The essence basically, the ministry has cut out 4 thematic deliverables, which is titled the Youth and Entrepreneurship Program. And then deliverable 1 is agriculture, food systems and preservation, value addition to the agricultural products. Deliverable 2 is climate change and adaptation. And 3 is skills development. And then 4 is tech and innovation. But all of these 4 deliverables, you have the one core that serves as an enabler for all. It's not even ITC, it's skills development. And ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you, what is knowledge? Like the PS was emphasizing, if they call you a social worker, if you have graduated as a in social work here, and you go to the universe, how do you want people to reference you? As a social worker, not so? Or someone who has got a degree in social science, not so? And so, the essence of this MOU was to ensure that the 4 key deliverables are anchored on skills development. Skills is the only potent weapon that you can use to fight poverty.
The signing of the Memorandum of Understanding marked a pivotal moment in Sierra Leone's journey towards developing a robust technical education framework. It's pour hope for a future where young people are empowered with the skills needed to contribute effectively to the workforce, thereby driving the nation's socio-economic growth. For Star TV News in Freetown, George Elliott Sam reporting.